Requirements to settle before opening a daycare. Before opening a daycare, whether in home or your center, there are certain requirements and qualifications that must be submitted and met. Operating and running a daycare, honestly, is just like any other business. The first requirement that you must look at is licensing, if you're going to be licensed. And you should think about it, but now not all states require licensing for all home daycares. It depends on the size of your program. But this license, increases the legitimacy and trustworthiness to clients if you can present them with a license to operate a daycare. Now, to obtain such a license, you must apply for it and secure it, and generally only valid for the one location. So if you have multiple locations, you would end up needing to get multiple licenses, but they're really pretty easy and straightforward to get. The next thing you really do need is insurance. Parents will choose a daycare center or a home daycare that can ensure their child's safety. This means a safe environment with some safety insurance alongside. It's a liability issue both for you and for them. And you'll find that by having this, you can boost the credibility of your business and show that you are a real business and that you really are concerned about doing things properly and taking great loving care of their children. The next thing you're going to have to think about is staff and employees. Really, if your daycare starts with more than 3 kids at any given time, it can become difficult to handle everything on your own, especially if it's 5 days a week, 12 hours or 10 hours a day. The requirements to handle what happens if someone's sick, if you need to go somewhere, vacations, all of those kinds of issues start coming up, and you should think about how you're going to handle them. And staff is a great way to do this, but obviously before you handle anyone, before anyone gets in contact with children under your daycare's name, really think carefully about them, do a background check. It's really worth it, and the parents will love to see that you've done the background checks. And some other things that you want to obviously think about is all the certificates and permits and awards and training that you have done. Hang them up on your wall. This will help you stand out from everybody else who doesn't show them, because it's going to show that you are a professional and that you're acting as a professional daycare owner and operator. So go ahead and put those up there. Even if to you it doesn't seem like that much because it was a 1-hour certificate of training completion, go ahead and hang those up there. The parents love to see that stuff. I also want to have a working telephone that's a telephone that's separate from your home phone. You do not want parents calling in and having your older son or daughter or husband or visitor answering the phone improperly. So really do have a different phone. A lot of times you can actually get a phone that rings separately, that has a special ring to it, just so that you have a different phone number. You also want to absolutely make sure that you have a handbook that explains both the responsibilities of the parent and your responsibilities. This will take care of so many problems when all the rules are laid out ahead of time, how you want things done, how things are expected, and what happens if they're not done. Just relieves so much hassle and effort and trouble as time goes along. So as you can see, opening a daycare can be one of the most rewarding business opportunities out there. If you have the passion, you want to take care of kids, daycare can be a very lucrative earning and a great way to go ahead and start making some extra money. So if you're interested in learning more, there's actually a link down beneath this video. Go ahead and click it and it'll take you to our How to Start a Daycare information and resources website. Take care.